time has come for a trip across Alexandria to visit Aristion the librarian to find out about Enuman and Enlil. Crocodiles. Crocodiles in the garden of the Great Library of Alexandria. I can't believe my eyes. I haven't had so much as a slug of the local zythum yet. This is all that remains of the necklace of Aristion the librarian. It's strange. There's something moving inside. Blood. And more blood. These tattlers look horribly like Aristion the librarian's clothes. Clearly, the Enuman and Enlil brings bad luck to those who dare. Those crocodiles aren't Nile crocodiles. They're from the temple of Sobek, the crocodile god. What are those holy creatures doing here? The Civil War has ripped this place apart as well. Hopefully the riders didn't care for papyrus. What's all this stuff here by the door? A rioter must have thrown this huge stone at some poor passerby. A papyrus! Sobek, the crocodile god.
Yo, you there!
One of Sobek's guardians. May Ishtar protect me.
You're lucky, sonny boy. I see that you're not Grecian. If you had been, my crocs would have had you for din-dins. Damn Grecians! You're a Chaldean, right? An astrologer, I'll be betting you.
I do, in fact, study astrology.
Yeah, I hope your master wasn't one of those lying Grecians. Because if he was, it'll be my crocodiles teaching the lessons today.
No, my master was also a Chaldean. But why wish for the death of Greeks from Alexandria?
Why? You ask why? Those damn Grecian mercenaries, the king's coins jangling in their pockets, sacked the temple of Sobek and killed all the priests. But they were wrong. So wrong. And do you know why?
No.
Sobek spoke to me. Sobek, the crocodile god, spoke to me. Me! Do you know what he said?
I can't even begin to imagine.
Sobek told me, kill all the Alexandrian Grecians. Kill all the Egyptian Grecians. Free the Nile from the Grecian yoke. Men, women, and children. May the crocs devour them all.
And you were with your crocodiles in the Great Library?
You betcha. When we got in there, it was pandemonium. The insurgents had started the work, and my crocs finished it off. On my command, they devoured insurgents, professors, anything in tunics. And Sobek will chomp his way through the Grecians. His vast wrath and appetite know no bounds.
Could you possibly ask your lovable croc to let me pass? I'd love to use the library.
The only place you'll pass to is the other world. I shall probably beat you. I'm an old man. My days are numbered. I need help. Are you ready to help me prepare for eternal life hereafter?
I'd love to, just so long as no one gets chomped or dismembered.
Okay, so I need some of them Ushabti thingies. When I pass away, I don't intend to work another day, let alone a whole eternity. I'm gonna work their little Ushabti behinds off. But I've only got one so far. It's very nice, but it's not enough. Get me 2 more, and the library's yours.
Sure. Eternity's a long time when there's work to be done. Where can I find these Ushabti?
Where? Go ask Anubis. I'm no haggler. Why don't you mold them yourself? You good with your hands?
Are you sure that you need so many Ushabti? Maybe one will do.
What? I want to put my feet up in the afterlife without chipping in with the washing.
I need a model to create a clay statuette. I'll bring them right back. I'm no friend of Hermes. To begin with, let's light a fire. Let's monitor the baking of this piece. Let's monitor the baking of this piece. Fire is dying. It's better to travel light. Got it. Now to start on mass production. I'm an astronomer, not a sculptor. Let's monitor the baking of this piece. Fire is dying. Let's monitor the baking of this piece. The baking is complete. The piece should be removed from the fire. Well, that was the last Ushapti. The old man can rest peacefully in eternity now. Here, I brought you the Ushapti.
Thank you, Chaldean. So, what was your request again? I forgot.
To pass through. I'd like to pass through, that's all.
And I want to pass away, but I'm repeating myself. Oh, sometimes I think I'm going crazy. I hope I die before I go completely off my chariot.
You aren't feeling so hot then.
Oh, one last thing. I'm still not ready for that soul-weighing malarkey. I have some unfinished business before I hokey-cokey with Anubis. Help me.
All right. What else you need?
I need to build a reenactment of that whole soul-weighing business. Find me the statuettes of the 4 gods and place them correctly on my casket.
Why are you so worried about the weighing of your soul? A faithful servant of Sobek like yourself has no need for statuettes.
Hey, don't be so cocky. I want to be ready, so bring me the statuettes of the 4 gods.
I see what you mean now. You're not in such great shape after all. You suffer from memory loss.
My days are numbered, so hurry up.
Akkad must have made provisions for the weighing of his soul. I must enter the mausoleum to find the famous statuettes requested by Sobek the Guardian. But I don't like having to cross this threshold. All this makes me think of the Crocodile Keeper. If my memory serves, Akkad commissioned statues like these for his mausoleum. The soul rises from the tomb and is led away by Anubis to be weighed. The burden of sin leads to damnation, while good deeds bring eternal bliss. I was born at 1. At 3, already a man I was. At 5, I was aged, past my prime. When 9 shall chime the hour, the tomb gates shall open.
If you wish to fill the clepsydra more quickly, hold down the mouse button.
It's done. The clepsydra is full of water. Pour in the equivalent of an hour from the clepsydra. The water of the Styx shall grant me access to the kingdom of the dead. Could the gods be conspiring against me? This bronze stopper is faulty. This mausoleum is as dingy as Anubis's kingdom. Osiris resurrects the light with the dawn of each new day. Isis, wife of Serapis and mother to Horus. Thoth, god of knowledge and protector of the scribes. Anubis, guardian of the dead at rest. Horus, god of life eternal. I think I found what I was looking for. The depiction of the soul-weighing ceremony. Isis, wife of Serapis, is depicted on the left. Thoth, god of knowledge, is standing to the left of the scales. Anubis, guardian of the dead, is standing to the right of the scales. Horus, son of Osiris, is depicted on the right. This is the same box the Egyptian had. It must be part of the soul-weighing ceremony. This one seems to fit. This one seems to fit. Each of the statuettes seems to be in its rightful place this time.
Thank you, my young friend. So you did find my statuettes. Please do carry on. Show me how they weigh the soul. Congratulations, young Chaldean. You may now proceed, but under one condition. Don't touch any of the documents from the library or I'll throw you to the crocs. Ah, yeah, my croc.
The Hall of Honor of the Great Library. So where's the secret room Aristion was talking about? If my memory serves me well, these are crocodile eggs, protected by the guardian, surely. The riders did a good job with this grappling hook. The anarchist must have forced the doors open with his digging bar. Damn these crocodiles. They're everywhere. The next librarian will have a lot of tidying up to do. I'm not sure history will remember the name of the Ptolemaics, but the Great Library will never be forgotten. How odd! This column was painted to look like marble.
Hello there. Thomas of Chaldea. That's your name, if memory serves.
But how do you know my name?
Oh, you, a great astrologer, stoop to question a poor slave? The gods work in mysterious ways. I am Pordax, obedient slave to the family of the great Ptolemy, who has put Egypt to the pyre and slaked it with blood. At your service.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, but I'd appreciate an answer to my question. How do you know my name?
I spied you in the royal palace in the company of one Akkad. The entire court bowed before the divinations of your master. Do you remember?
And you? Where were you? I didn't see you.
Why do free men never even notice slaves? We're not invisible, you know.
Do you play an instrument?
Well, not quite. I'm more like a royal entertainer of the pharaonic scions. You know us well. Jugglers, asp charmers, and jesters who perform antics for the amusement of the living gods, goddesses, and deities who rule over the Nile.
What happened to you? Your body is...
Deformed. The truth hurts me not. Yes, I am shaped for sportive tricks to help mortals pass away the idle hours. But when have men not slaved for the gods?
Whatever do you mean by that?
They broke my unfinished bones and turned the infant I was into a chimera, a monstrosity to beguile the masses. And were they ever right? I became famous.
And what is a courtly slave doing here at the Great Library?
To cut a long story short, I carved my way through the pandemonium. But I had no time to enjoy my newfound sanctum, for I ran into a crocophile, bent on purifying Egypt of every Grecian stain.
Are you Greek?
Since you ask, yes. Athens born. My family was ruined, so I was sold into slavery to pay off outstanding debts. Blood is thicker than water, some say. I'm not one of them.
A sad fate.
No, not so fast. It gets better, I'm sorry to say. Couldn't you intercede on my behalf and have a word with the old fool?
What drove Sobek's guardian into madness?
Greek mercenaries sacked Sobek's temple. And then, of course, he's an Egyptian.
What do you mean?
Since Alexander, the Greeks have ruled over Egypt and afflicted the Egyptians with their taxes.
Have you ever met Aristion, the librarian?
Yes, at the palace. He's an acquaintance of the queen, shall we say.
And here?
I suspect he had a long and dolorous heart-to-heart with a crocodile.
I promise to take up your case with Sobek's guardian.
Thank you, Thomas. Save me, and I will be forever indebted to you.
Did Cleopatra hire you?
Happily, that was not the case. May Bess watch over me.
Why do you say that?
Her servants often meet horribly tragic ends. Avoid her like the plague. She's as sly and cruel as an asp.
Your words surprise me. Her reputation is quite the opposite.
Oh, the royal palace of Alexandria is a nest of vipers. You have no idea what I have seen. As for her reputation, it's the propaganda of her devotees, a web of lies.
I have difficulty believing you.
Ask the stars if you so doubt me. Listen to me well. If you value your life, turn your back on Cleopatra.
Hasn't she said her only reward is what is best for Egypt?
Oh, none so blind as those who will not see. It's power she desires, and to lay down with Caesar, her cursed Roman ally.
What do you know of Julius Caesar?
Oh, a fearful general. He defeated the barbarians in the far west, and his rivals in Rome. His sights are set on Egypt now. Why else would he come to Alexandria?
I thought he was after one of his rivals, Pompey, who seeks asylum in Egypt.
Oh, one excludes not the other.
What does the palace think of Caesar?
Cleopatra wanted him for a slave. hoping to do away with her own brother. She might get away with it. Few men can resist her.
What a shame. The room with the rare plants was completely ravaged. Here I go. Neither the crocodiles nor their master can see me now. Grain nuggets are moldy. I can't use them. I already filled a bowl with this ingredient. The laboratory seems to have suffered the least. The solvent is done. If Aristion's instructions are correct, this solvent should strip off the paint.
Yo, who's my cute little Sushoes? We grew up together, you know. He's Sobek's heir.
Nice, Croc, nice, Croc. Remember, Sobek said, don't eat Mr. Thomas. Eureka! This painting is coming off and I can read the numbers. A gallery runs through the column. as if you could stick a rod inside. At last, I knew this column was hiding something.
Shoes. Go easy on our new playmate and show him who's the strongest here.
With this grappling hook, I could attach this rope to Sobek's scales. There you are, Sushus. Let's see how you fare against a team of oxen.
Sushus here doesn't understand anything but the stick. It's in the garden. Go get it.
Ha-ha! That lumbering Sushus will do what he's told now. Better be on my guard anyway. It's not this tickling stick that's gonna stop him from getting his teeth into my leg. Your prisoner is poor fare for your crocodiles. Why not let him free?
For a young Chaldean, you're a real bleeding heart. Shake hands with a Grecian, and you better count your fingers. Death's too good for them.
So is this the staff you use to train the crocodiles?
Yeah, and they obey me like puppy dogs. But if I died, this staff would make you my successor. Give it some thought, boy. Crocs make for a tidy living.
I'll think about it.
I feel the soul of Sobek lashing inside you. Go on! Bring this cursed Grecian temple to the ground, and Sobek will surely reward you. Sobek, the library of the Grecians will come tumbling down. My Suchus will topple this temple. Don't stop, Thomas. Sobek is with you.
First of all, let's remove the rope. won't turn anymore. Secret chamber. I'm near my journey's end. That's it. The secret room. Quick. There's no time to waste. Let's look for the clay tablets. Here they are. Iris and Akkad are safe and sound. Now let's go.
Traitor! You only wanted the tablets, not to destroy the library. You deceived me. But you'll soon join the others in Sobek's belly!
I am Kordax, juggler, entertainer, and musical virtuoso at your service.
Did you gather those plants in the other room?
I don't know what you mean. I am but a jester. Not a sage. Would that the contrary were true.
Is that what you wish for?
Oh, were I a sage, I would know the plants that conquer pain. My broken bones have knit themselves, but agony runs through them still.
The Egyptian won't listen to reason. He's gone crazy.
What a shame. For you as for me.
What do you mean?
You arouse my sympathy. I would have liked to help you, but I cannot.
Where there's life, there's hope. All is not lost.
No, hope. That's a word not bandied about by slaves.
Where has Sobek's guardian gone?
He headed for that secret room of yours. If only the door would close.
I may not know yours, but I fear if both our signs abide in the house of the crocodile, it cannot bode well for either of us.
Listen well. I think I have a way out of our conundrum.
The climax, Kordax. Tell me.
In my basket, you'll find a papyrus scroll with the formula of a powerful analgesic. I take it when the pain in my bones grows too strong for me to bear.
What exactly should I do?
If you double the doses, this soothing balm is a powerful sleeping draught. Use plants to compose its formula, then feed it to the crocs. Bess willing, they'll be snoozing in no time, and we can go free. All my worldly possessions fit inside this bag.
Croc treats for everyone. I'm trapped. I identified one of the constituents. I identified one of the constituents. Cordax's concoction is finished. I doubled the doses. If I mix it with some food, it should be enough to knock out man or beast. Here's something that'll send Sobek's little protege straight to Morpheus. Let's get out of here, now!
So, we got out, quick. Cordax stayed in the observatory, while I went to visit the Queen.
Bravo, Thomas. You found the tablets. You've shown courage and craft, worthy of Ulysses. You kept your promise. Egypt's queen shall too. Iris and Akkad are known to be on the island of Pharos. You surely know the price in blood paid for the freedom of this island. The rotting corpses left behind fanned an epidemic. Both sides were forced to flee. Nobody goes there now. Except those madmen who made off with those you hold dear. My guards will give you an antidote, Thomas. Go to the Isle of Pharos. Free your friends and bring Akkad to me. We have the tablets. Now we need the astrologer.
Cordax put me in touch with some sailors at the dock who landed me on the Isle of Pharos.